This is our besting group consisting of Harfan Hakimi, Kashful Hakim, Putri Nurin and Farhanim Suhada.
Hi, I am Kashful Hakim. Welcome to the project overview for Chalet Terletak Samudera Kita, a single-story coastal chalet located at Lot 2868C Jalan Pantai, Mengambang, Teleport, Kuala, Terengganu. This proposal focuses on 6 key building elements. First, external and internal walls, doors, window, roofing and staircase. Each was evaluated based on local climate conditions, material performance and compliance with JKR standards. We recommend durable sustainable coastal timbers such as Chengal and Meranti, chosen for their strength, weather resistant and traditional character. The proposal includes detailed guidance on surface preparation, manufacturing, installation and documentation to ensure construction quality and aesthetics. This recommendation aim to meet client expectation, uphold safety and visual identity, and maintain the chalet's reputation for excellence. Ultimately, this design ensures long-term durability, functionality, and aesthetic perfectly suited for Terengganu.
The external wall acts as protective layer that shield the interior from sun, wind, and rain. It also supports the roof and help keep the chalet stable and strong. The wall has multiple layers, including the timber frame, installation, cladding, and external coating. Together, this layer help regulate temperature inside the chalet, reduce energy use, and protect the structure from coastal weather conditions. The type of external wall used is the independent timber frame wall. In this system, the wall is built separately from the floor structure. The floor is supported by a timber ledger or steel angle attached to the inner face of the wall. This allows the wall to remain lightweight, flexible, and easy to assemble while still being strong and stable. Advantages for this external wall. This external wall system has many benefits. First, it is suitable for timber construction and it uses readily available material like hardwood and plywood. It provides good insulation by allowing space for material like mineral wool or foam board, helping to keep the chalet cool. The wall can also be finished with attractive timber cladding which add to chalet traditional look. This system is also easy to maintain and repair, especially in small structure like a chalet. However, there are a few disadvantages. Shine timber is used, the wall must be properly protected from moisture, termites and fire. Without regular maintenance like painting or sealing, the wall may rot or weaken over time. Extra care must also be taken during construction to install moisture barrier, especially in a humid coastal environment like Kuala Terengganu. The wall components are usually prepared in a workshop. Timber stud, plate and noggin are cut to size and pre-assembled into panel. Opening for window and doors are also measured and prepared. These panels are treated with wood preservative before being sent to the site. At the site, the wall panels are lifted and fixed in position on the chalet floor base. The panels are joined using nail, screw and metal connector. After the frame is in place, insulation material are placed in the wall cavity and cladding board such as a timber plank or fiber cement are attached to the outside. Finally, the wall is finished with paint on or protective coating to improve weather resistance.
4-element door system for the entrance of chalet. The chalet's doors have several functions, including entry, circulation, security, insulation, and aesthetic appeal. Each door unit is made up of 5 parts. First, the shutter, second, ironmongery, third, door frame, fourth, sundries, and last, finishes. The frames offer structural support, while the shutter, which come in solid glaze or other option, serve as the movable panel. For both functionality and safety, ironmongery comprises hinges, locks, handles, and stoppers. In addition to improving weatherproofing and facilitating installation, sundry materials like screws and others also add protection and improve appearance. We look at a variety of door styles for the chalet. Doors with panels are timeless and provide excellent insulation. The openness and light that glaze doors provide are perfect for living space. Another flush door are low maintenance and perfect for wet areas. For meshboard door, give a rustic timber charm. And last, sliding door help save space and veranda openings. For key selection criteria include fire and weather protection, particularly for coastal exposure, privacy, particularly for bedroom and bath, style in line with Malay architecture, strength, solid for security and privacy. Moreover, tight alignment, steady hinge, and allowing for timber expansion must all be guaranteed during installation, as dust proper surface preparation such as sanding, priming, and sealing. Employ knowledgeable carpenters to ensure lifespan and fit. And lastly, in terms of cost, panel doors range from 250 to 1,100 depending on timber type, while flash door start at 350. Installation and finishing may add 150 to 300 per door, with total cost influenced by design, finish, and material. This approach ensures doors that are durable, secure, climate ready, and visual in harmony with the coastal chalet identity.
My name is Afan Hakimi, so I'm going to talk about windows and roof and finishes. So I'm going to talk about window first. So I will talk about the properties. So the first property is the timber windows can insulate heat and sound. For example, the timbers doesn't conduct heat, and it also will not absorb any sound from outside. So that's why the timber can insulate heat and sound. And for the second point of the properties is it will keep the chalet cool and quiet. For example, the timber is natural insulator, so it will not make any heat transferring from the timber to another timber, so you can make the chalet cool. And for the quiet one, because the timber have dense fibers, so when it have dense fibers, it will make less sound, and will also make less outside noise, so it can keep the chalet quiet. So let's move on to the types. So the types of window that I choose for this project is casement window, because the casement window can match the classic chalet style, so I think it will keep the appearance more better. And we move to the advantage. So the first advantage is this casement window can still swell against rain and wind. For example, it can protect the interior during bad weather, and it will also decrease the risk of leakage, so it can still swell, and I think it's better. And for the second advantage is the casement window is more easier to open and close, because it just have the simple mechanism, so it will be user friendly for any guests that coming to the chalets or the guests from outside. Okay, now I move to the disadvantage, and the first disadvantage is the casement window needs to have space to fully open, because we need to push the casement window outward, so you need to have space outward, and it cannot be anything or any items block the window from outside. So we need to make sure that the outside is clear, so it can be fully open. And the last disadvantage is the window may be hinged, may rust if not properly maintained, especially in coastal area. As you know, the chalet that we choose is located in Terengganu, and it is nearby by the beach. So the sea breeze also contains salt. So when the sea breeze contains salt, it can make rust on the window if not maintained properly. So it will not make rust on the window if the item that we use is stainless steel. Okay, it's all from me for the windows part. Thank you. So let's move on to the second part. So the second part is roof structure and finishes. So for the first one, I will talk about the properties as always. So for the first property is the timber is more lightweight and strong. So what is the meaning of lightweight and strong? I say that the timber is lightweight because the timber is more lightweight compared to another material like concrete or steel, so it makes the timber more easy to install. And so for the second property is this timber will work well in tropical and coastal areas. For example, like the chalet that I choose in Terengganu is nearby the beach, so the timber can handle the moisture and temperature change. That's all. So for the second one, I will move to types. So for the type of the roof, I will choose the gable roof, because the gable roof can allow rainwater to drain quickly. So it's a better choice, because the rainwater that come, no matter the rain is heavy or not, it can also make the water drain quickly. So for the advantage, for the first advantage is this timber can naturally insulate heat, because for example, I talk about the roof. So when there are space under the roof, so it can make the air circulate and will reduce the trap that will be hit by the roof. So it can make the so the advantage, it will naturally insulate this. And for the second advantage is it have the aesthetic and blends with the nature, because the timber and gable roof that I choose is always used in traditional Malaysian house, so it can give them a homey feel, so it will be better for them. And for the disadvantage, the first disadvantage is this timber needs protections against termites and moisture, because as we know, the timbers contain natural material, and it can also absorb water from the rain, so we need more protection to prevent it again. termites and moisture. And the last disadvantage is we need more maintenance in beach areas like Terengganu. As we know, Terengganu have the season that will be heavily rain, so we need to have more maintenance to take care of the timber and to take care of the roof. That's all from me for the second ones. And thank you.
The staircase is located at the front of the chalet and is used as the main entrance. It is made from strong and durable hardwood such as balau or kekatung, which is suitable for the coastal weather. The steps are built with the correct height and depth for comfort and safety. Handrails are added on the side and the surface is finished with anti-slip coating to prevent accident during rain. The design also matched the traditional Malay timber style, making the chalet look attractive and culture appropriate. The type of staircase used is a straight staircase. This means the steps go in one direction without turning. It is the simple and most practical type for small timber building like this chalet. It's allow easy access and is safe for the both adult and children. It also fits nicely with the traditional design of the house. Advantages for this staircase. This staircase has many benefits. It is simple to construct, safe to use, and match this chalet style. Using local hardwood makes it strong and long-lasting, especially in coastal area with sun and rain. It is also easy to maintain and repair. Because it uses local material and worker, it supports the local community and helps preserve traditional building-scape. For these advantages, however, there are also some challenges. The staircase is outside and exposed to sun, rain, and salty air, which can cause damage if not properly maintained. Timber can become slippery when wet, so anti-slip treatment is important. Also, timber is not as fire resistant as other material, so safety planning is needed. Lastly, it may require regular oiling or sealing to keep it in good condition. Manufacture and installation method. The staircase is first made in a workshop. The timber is cut and shaped into parts like the step, side, and handrail. These parts are then treated with natural oil or wood preservative to protect them from insects and moisture. After that, the parts are sent to the chalet site. The worker assemble the staircase on site, fixing with screw or bolts. The top part is connected to the timber floor and the bottom part rests on a concrete base to avoid touching the wet ground. Once installed, the handrail and finish are complete. Internal walls in teratak samudra kita serve multiple roles such as dividing space, providing privacy, and supporting finishes and fixtures. In timber structure, they must be lightweight, durable, and moisture resistant, especially due to coastal climate. We expose various types like timber stud walls with plywood or gypsum for dry areas, cement board for bathroom, and glass partition to enhance openness. Each has its pros and cons. For example, plywood offers a rustic look by neat sealing, while gypsum is smooth but not ideal for wet areas. We recommend plywood or gypsum in bathroom and living room, and cement board for kitchens and bathroom. Walls are constructed using treated timber frames, then clad with appropriate shaped panels. This system ensures quick installation, compatibility with electrical services, and aesthetic harmony with the timber design. Flooring in timber chalet must be safe, comfortable, and resistant to moisture and decay. This system consists of structural layer, typical timber joists, and plywood, and a finished layer like tiles, vinyl, or timber planks. We match material to room functions like timber or laminate in living areas for warmth, bamboo in bathroom for eco appeal, and non-slip tiles or vinyl in bathroom, and kitchens for waterproofing and safety. Outdoor areas use treated timber or textured tiles for durability. Each material has advantages such as timber is a natural but sensitive to moisture, while vinyl is waterproof but can peel in heat. Flooring is installed by assembling treated joists, laying subfloor, panels, applying moisture barriers, and finally attaching finished layers with nails and interlocking system. This approach balance function, aesthetic, and long-term performance.
To sum up, the timber construction plan for chalet teratak samudra kita shows a smart and suitable design for tropical coastal area. Each part of the building, like the 6th element, was carefully selected to suit the hot and humid climate and follow JKI standards. The use of traditional Malay methods, strong local timber like chengal and merbau, and any dependent frame system ensures the chalet is strong, safe, and culturally meaningful. This proposal balances modern needs with traditional styles using local materials and skilled construction. As a result, chalet teratak samudra kita will be a strong, comfortable, and beautiful home by the sea. That's all from us. Thank you.